Kody Brown, star of Sister Wives, missed yet another important event in his child's life. He was absent both before and after Gwen's serious injury. That's not all, though. When fans discovered that Kody had not even responded to his daughter and that the poor child had no father figure to help her, they were shocked. Recently, Christine and Janelle described the entire experience on a podcast. They moved their audience to tears by disclosing some devastating information. What's the deal with this? What did these two disclose? Was Gwen truly unnoticed by Kody? Learn some heartbreaking and surprising details by continuing to read. Kody Brown, star of Sister Wives, is well known for having missed a lot of his children's childhood. Welcome back to the TLC Flicks. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up. He frequently misses their special days and frequently forgets their birthdays. Since Kody wouldn't be around to partake in their joys and sorrows, most of the adult kids have come to terms with this. A lot of them have even declared that Robin may have Kody and that they no longer desire a father figure in their lives. Kody recently said, "They know I suffer from FOMO about my family." Following all of this, he asserted that he worries about missing out on family events. The celebrity feels as though his loved ones are punishing him anytime they choose not to include him. Throughout his whole polygamous life, Kody has put Robin and the children under her care first. This is the reason his audience found all of these claims to be quite offensive. Stars of Sister Wives Janelle and Christine recently discussed contemporary family issues on the Smith Sisters live podcast. They divulged information about their life and the circumstances surrounding their breakup from their multiple marriage. In the middle of all of this, the presenter inquired about how they had raised their children together throughout their lives and how they were raising each other's children. At this point, Christine revealed something really startling. She remembered how, after they relocated to Utah, Gwen was hit by a car while riding her bike. The celebrity revealed that when Gwen called Kody right away, he didn't return her call. Thus, Janelle, the famous child, was in Flagstaff rather than Utah. She seems to have quickly dropped everything to come get her. Gwen was driven to the hospital by Janelle, who also made sure she was okay. She thus once more assumed the role of the father that the famous child had never had. All of this was recently covered in a Reddit thread, which also verified that Gwen had already spoken about the incident. On her Patreon page, she made a comment about this, but she left out specifics and didn't even point the finger at Kody. Following this, Kody claims to be experiencing FOMO. He says he wants to spend time with and become connected with his family. Fans, however, contend that deeds speak louder than words, and Kody's behavior makes it very evident that he doesn't give a damn about his children. Star of Sister Wives and patriarch of a failing multiple marriage scheme, Kody Brown has faced harsh criticism for his treatment of his wives ever since the show's premiere. Because he preferred his fourth wife, Robin Brown, the spouse of 4 partners at the time and an astounding 18 children, is considered the show's villain. The dynamics of the home began to change when Robin and her kids arrived because the other wives thought Robin was treated differently than the others. Janelle and Mary Brown followed Christine's lead in divorcing Kody in the years that followed. The arrangement broke down, with only Robin remaining in Kody's corner due to religious ideas holding it together. Robin wasn't happy with the way things were going in her relationship, even though she was the most popular and regarded as the favorite wife in Sister Wives Season 19. She also expressed her displeasure with the awkward dynamics that followed the many divorces. Kody is without a doubt the main character fueling the drama, even though Robin contributed much to the family's sorrow. The lone surviving wife, Robin, doesn't think Kody is committed to their union. Kody obsesses over the past and seizes any chance to undermine the women who have broken his heart. The happiness that Robin and Kody deserve has been impeded by this lingering tension and anger. When resentment of his ex-wives interferes with his relationships with the couple and their kids, the poisoning begins to cross lines. Kody gave serious thought to not attending the wedding of his oldest child, Logan Brown. He justified this by saying that his ex-wives would create an uncomfortable atmosphere. Kody revealed in a confessional, "I suggested I shouldn't go because of all the hate I'm getting from family members." Kody quickly pointed fingers at specific family members while denying any wrongdoing, adding, "Mostly just all the talk from Christine and Janelle," after making this claim. After a divorce, tensions and hostility are to be expected. But it is unacceptable to let that cause rifts in the family. Early in season 19, Robin opened up about her relationship troubles. She acknowledged that because the other wives were not present, the relationship was at its worst point ever. Robin is worn out from juggling their marriage's survival, Kody's inferiority complex, and Kody's guidance through their divorces. It appears like she will eventually get divorced again because of all the weight bearing down on her. Robin said he doesn't know who to blame, himself or one of the other wives, since she was sick of the drama. Kody has struggled to accept responsibility for his deeds. When Ariella Brown, the youngest daughter, clung to Kody's leg during a visit, he lost it. The young child threw a fit, pleading with her father to stay with her. Robin needs to pull the female off of Kody, he cried out. The public was incensed by his behavior and lack of regret. Regretfully, this is just one of many instances where Kody places the responsibility on the women rather than his emotional intelligence. As previously shown, Kody is not afraid to assign blame when things get heated. Kody acknowledges that he no longer has faith in Christine and Janelle Brown due to his victim mentality and intense paranoia. He truly believes that the women are trash-talking his kids. Kody has shut them off and refused to provide them family information because he is certain that the only thing his ex-partner's falsehoods could be used to make his kids hate him. Speaking candidly about this change, Christine Brown asserts that his lack of responsibility is an indication of his insecurity. Kody won't take responsibility. Kody is preoccupied with protecting himself since he feels surrounded and upset about his family's situation. I think he's trying to find fault because he's not liking things happening in his life. Christine says again, it's far easier for him to point the finger at everyone around him than to acknowledge that his shortcomings have caused his spouses and kids to leave him. Kody hasn't done much to keep ties with his kids as his relationships with his wife are failing. Robin has been pressuring the father to see his kids since she is feeling pressure from the mediation process and is grieving over the breakup of the previous family dynamic. The children are losing faith in a caring and involved father figure as the intervals between visits get greater. It's not normal to see Kody smiling because of everything that's been going on with the family, Robin says, expressing her desire to see her husband grin once more. Robin appears to be bearing the brunt of the growing rift in the increasingly depressing household. I think Kody should be camping out on their doorsteps. Robin begs Kody to repair his ties with his kids. Christine and Janelle, meanwhile, have disclosed that their kids feel forsaken. To undo the harm caused by his absence, Kody would have to own up to his shortcomings and put in a ton of effort. This doesn't appear plausible. Robin's needs are neglected amid the emotional upheaval, conflict, and betrayal she experiences. Throughout their multiple marriages, Robin was undoubtedly Kody's favorite wife. Thus, she would never have said anything negative about her husband. Her words of sorrow and denunciation of her spouse are very powerful. She appears to be getting close to breaking. The couple's and the family's only path to moving forward and achieving independence is by being transparent about their differences and accepting responsibility for them both. He needs to make a change in his behavior if he wants Robin to stay a faithful spouse. It remains to be seen if he would be prepared to make this sacrifice. Sister Wives Kody is under pressure. Although he is facing widespread criticism that makes it difficult for him to acknowledge his own role in the breakdown of his family, Kody's current wife is bearing the brunt of this. Kody needs to alter his behavior if he hopes to keep Robin around. Their relationship's future is at stake. Kody Brown, star of Sister Wives, is now open to making amends with Janelle Brown. He may be willing to carry on living a polygamous existence in addition to wanting to patch things up. However, Janelle's admirers are fully aware of how she's begun a new chapter in her life. It is impossible to go back for her now that she has fully moved on. However, it seems that things are starting to shift at this point. Kody is making a lot of effort to win back his second wife and resume his multimarital lifestyle. Can he persuade Janelle to believe him? What makes him want her return? What's the deal with this? Continue reading to find out more information. The star of Sister Wives, Janelle, isn't prepared to be kind to Kody Brown or his issues. While the latter isn't expressing interest in it, she wants to resolve the Coyote Pass issue. The celebrity thus stated unequivocally that she would not back down from taking her ex-husband to court. She's already had enough and is prepared to take any and all action. Janelle acknowledged that she would lawyer up against Kody without hesitation. She thinks that only legal counsel could force the latter to resolve this issue and have a meaningful conversation about it. The celebrity clarified that Kody wants to remove her name from the family property as soon as possible, which is why she isn't ready to talk about Koyo Pass. Kody Brown, star of Sister Wives, is now open to making amends with Janelle. A screenshot of the episode description for the upcoming October 20th premiered lately on Reddit. It gave an episode synopsis and disclosed that Kody will try to get Janelle back. However, it seems like Janelle isn't prepared to accept Kody's return. Kody Brown, star of Sister Wives, is now open to making amends with Janelle Brown. He may be willing to carry on living a polygamous existence in addition to wanting to patch things up. However, Janelle's admirers are fully aware of how she's begun a new chapter in her life. It isn't possible to go back for her now that she has fully moved on. However, it seems that things are starting to shift at this point. Kody is making a lot of effort to win back his second wife and resume his multimarital lifestyle. Can he persuade Janelle to believe him? What makes him want her return? What's the deal with this? Continue reading to find out more information. She has explicitly stated that there is no chance of reconciliation and has flatly rejected Kody's offer. The celebrity took notice of Kody's continued preference for Robyn over her and took action. She believed that moving on was the wisest course of action because of this. It's no secret to fans that Kody never intended for his relationship with Janelle to end. When the latter said she wanted to leave him, he was shocked. The famous person made an effort to resolve the issue through communication, but their exchanges ended in arguments and no resolution. Janelle clarified further that she now regards herself as a single person. She didn't even apply for the church's release process since she didn't want to involve the church. The celebrity also made the decision to move on with her life and concentrate on her work. Being a sister wife isn't something Janelle is aiming for right now because she established a new business. If you are looking for more Sister Wives gossip, come back to TLC Flicks for all your updates. Bye, guys.